Hi all. There's a lot to tell you, so I'm just going to jump right into it. And if I forget something, I'll just come back and tell you again. So, I just spent 8 days in the hospital, mostly because they wanted to be able to manage my pain in the hospital so they can figure out how to help me the best. I was going through a lot of pain and constipation because of the pain meds that I was on. And so it was this kind of cyclical problem, and I was having a really hard time. Breathing was hurting. It was pretty bad. So I went in and we tweaked it until I was able to come home. I came home a few days ago, and I came home over a week ago, and I was lucky enough to have my mom here and her best friend, who was my second mom, and her daughter, who is my second sister, and or my sister, and they were here for a week, and that was amazing. They helped take care of me, and we were all together, all from all over the country, and then they all left, and my sister came back, and she is here taking care of me, which is such a gift. I barely even know how to handle that. Her name is Jennifer. She's awesome. So this is the good news. I have support here, and it's really great. So what has happened is my disease has turned a bit, quite a lot, I'd say. And so I have, in addition to the lymph disease, the disease in my lymph nodes, which I've had for a long time, I also have disease in my liver, which we had known, but it has gotten quite a bit bigger. And there is a possibility of some in my kidney. We're not 100% sure about that one. We're waiting, of course, to see if that's true or not. It's a shadow, so they don't know. And a lot of the pain is coming from the fact that it's gotten bigger and there's not a lot of room in my abdomen. So it causes me pain. Whew, sorry about the crying. I'm not crying all the time or anything. It's just like actually saying it is a big deal. So I've been on different protocols, and over time they have not been working. They'll work a little bit, we'll get mixed results. Like something will get smaller. The lymph nodes will get smaller, and the disease in the organs will get bigger. And we'll have to switch to something else. And so I just started my new chemo protocol yesterday. And it is a combination of a drug that I have done before. Actually, it starts out with just that one drug that I have done before. But we're doing it differently. We are doing it weekly. It's called Taxol, and it's the kind that makes you lose your hair. So I get to do that. And I'll be doing that for about a month. And as long as everything goes well, I will add in an immunotherapy that I've also taken before, but not in this combination. So I'll take a chemotherapy, which kills cells, and then an immunotherapy, which is supposed to help the body identify cancer and say, like, you're the bad guys, we're going to kick you out. And so that will help, hopefully. The idea is to stop the cancer and make the disease smaller and be able to get on top of it. And so it's a weekly infusion, about a half to a full day of my time. There's some side effects. I don't know all of them. They're fatigue, of course, and losing my hair, and I don't know. It's a little bit of pain. I really don't know what it's supposed to be. It's all different for different people. But, and then when the immunotherapy comes on board, there could be some other ones we will have to see. So all that said, that has started yesterday. I'll probably have my hair for about a month, and then I will do something fun to like go through some process. I look forward to having a mohawk again for a little while. That was really cool the first time I did that. Actually. And let's see. Alongside of it, I am planning on doing some supportive and integrative work, including my vitamin infusions, and this time really picking up the pace a bit again, and trying to do them once a week, or at least 3 times a month. And with Jennifer here, she can really help me dial in my diet. I have lost a bit of weight, so we're definitely going to be focusing on getting me all the right foods and all the right fats and all the right places. And I think that mostly I'm losing weight because I'm just not able to eat that much because of the pain. It's a little different than when there's a word for it, that when your body stops feeding itself and it feeds the cancer. I don't think that's what's going on right now. I think what's happening is I'm just not eating a lot because it doesn't feel great. So I look forward to that. I have been working once every 3 weeks, and I'm going to stop that, of course. And just try to do as much as I can to support myself, breathing and walks and spending time with my horses, and really sleeping, and just trying to get a lot of good support time in for me. As far as my family, people we're doing well, if you can believe it, with all the family support we've had. It's been really, really helpful. Frederick has started a new job, which is like to have the support we have at the same time as he's starting the job with all the stuff that's going on with me. It's just been like a true godsend. Like, it's hard to believe it's actually happening, because it's so amazing that we have that much support right now. It's just really beautiful. This is overwhelming how awesome it is. And we have help with our horses. My person who boards her horse here has brought another horse here, and she's been just showing up and taking care of the horses pretty much every day, which has been amazing to have. She's great. I mean, there's so much love, and our friends are helping with Atlas, making sure he has care when we're not available, and he's been spending the night at places as much as I feel like is okay. I always want to make sure he's home a lot, so he knows that he's with us first, you know. And he's doing okay. He knows what's going on. To, you know, the more older he gets, the more I feel I can tell him sort of in real words what's happening. He's always known, but I've tried to be developmentally appropriate for him, but he seems to really do better knowing more. So he's and trying to keep the fear of cancer, this societal fear of cancer we have, and trying to communicate with him about it without that being there has been it's like I should write a book about that. It's really interesting. It's pretty intense. But he's doing well, and I'm planning on him going back to school in the fall. He's not going to be homeschooling next year for a lot of reasons. I think it's good for him to go back, but also it's just not energy I have to spend. I'd love to, but it's not happening. Yeah, so that is the basics. I could say so much more. You know, what we need right now is, we have a lot of support here. I definitely could use some, oh, you know what we need? Miles. If you guys know how to do that, I've never really thought of asking for that before, but miles, because Jennifer is going to need to fly back and forth. So it'd be really helpful if anyone has any extra miles and they can help her with that. And I also have a doctor, which is a whole thing I didn't talk about, the doctor in St. Louis, who I am still working with, but I have him on pause while we start this new regimen and get that going before I go back to working with him, because it's just so much that goes on at once. I don't want to give my body a chance, but once we're normalized again, I will be flying back and forth to St. Louis. So like miles is something that could really help us. And then I need some, I don't know if there's any fund out there to help people with cancer with supportive care, but the weekly vitamin infusion is not cheap. They're like between $250 and $350 a pop. So if I buy them in bulk, you know, they're cheaper, but so things like that we could really use. So I don't know. I feel odd asking for anything. We have so many things, but if either of those things are available to you in any form, let us know. I still have my Give Butter. I'll put a link to that here so that you guys know how to get to it if you want to. And, you know, I'd love to hear from you, and I love visits. And I mean, I know it seems kind of odd. We're not always available for that, but we do have room. And if you're around, it's something I'd love to see you. Or at least send me an email or something. And if I'm not available to hang out, which I am I'm an extrovert, so I'm like, I want to see everybody. But in reality, like, obviously I can't. I don't have enough energy for all that. But if you know who you are, and like, come. And besides that, just like, you know, send me love. I send you love. I love you so much, and I'm so grateful that you're on this journey with me. I will do my best to send updates as much as I can, and hopefully this makes some sense. I guess I'm gonna go for now. All right, I love you all, and happy Mother's Day. You know, for some of us that's a pretty amazing day, and for some of us a really difficult day, and either way, you know, it's a day, and I honor all the mothers. Yeah, I do. All right, love you. Bye.